Are you new to Dragon Ball? Are you willing to watch the show but don't know where to start? Kai or regular? Sub or dub? Manga or anime? What's up guys, Mirror Cringe here. In this video, I'm gonna help you to have the best Dragon Ball experience. Dragon Ball has existed for around 40 years and still holds up to this day, becoming one of the most popular anime franchises to ever exist, inspiring many great animes that looked up to Dragon Ball. But should Dragon Ball be your first anime to watch? If I'm going to be honest with you, I wouldn't recommend Dragon Ball to be your first anime to watch if you're in it for the long road. I recommend some short great animes that has been around, 12 to 24 episodes, such as Chainsaw Man that's been popping off recently, or Megalobox if you're a fan of the classic anime feel, just to get you warmed up of your anime experience. Dragon Ball Z, not Dragon Ball, has around 291 episodes, and Dragon Ball has around 153 episodes, and Dragon Ball Super has around 131 episodes, with a combined total of 575 episodes worth of Dragon Ball content if you don't count GT or Heroes. So for the first big question is, should you skip Dragon Ball and head straight to Z? I hear plenty of arguments online whether or not you should skip to Z, and honestly, it's up to you. If you want straight action, then Z it is, but you will eventually warm up to the characters, but you're also missing a huge chunk of Dragon Ball lore that makes up for what the anime is all about. But if you want the full experience, meaning you're willing to commit from the start, once you get to Z, you will already have a great understanding of who the characters are and what they are talking about. Another great question is, should you watch Kai or regular? If you don't know what Kai is, it's basically a revision of Dragon Ball Z, removing all fillers and shortens the anime from 291 episodes down to 167 episodes. Same voice actors, improvements on the animations, and it's aimed towards younger and newer audiences, which I heavily recommend you should watch Kai if you're not a big fan of the unnecessary fillers, and if you're new to the series. Another question that anime fans argue all the time is sub or dubbed. This comes down to preference, because I watch the anime dubbed because I grew up on dubbed, but regardless, both sides have incredible voice actors. Sean Kimmel is an amazing Goku for English, and Masako Nozawa is an amazing Goku for Japanese, so whatever you pick, it won't disappoint. So how does the order go? Well, it's pretty simple. It starts off with Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z, and finally Dragon Ball Super. The ones you don't have to watch is Dragon Ball GT and Dragon Ball Heroes. I'm not going to stop you from watching it, it's more so that it won't confuse you that it's canon or not, or that it's part of the main story. I recommend that you should watch it after you're done with the series if you want to. Now let's head to the movies. Basically, the majority of Dragon Ball movies are non-canon, except for the ones shown right here. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't watch it. My personal favorite Dragon Ball movies are the first Broly movie, The Return of Cooler, and Fusion Reborn. Even though they don't count as canon, I still enjoy those movies. So watch whatever Dragon Ball movies you want, it won't ruin the experience. The movies I do recommend watching for the main canon series is Battle of Gods, and then Resurrection F, once you hit to Dragon Ball Super. Those movies combined cover the first 27 episodes if you want to skip over. Now what if you don't want to watch the show, and prefer to read manga instead? I won't judge you if you do that, you're still getting the same Dragon Ball content. The only major difference is the route the manga took. Sometimes the anime might not follow where the manga was headed at and decide to animate something else instead. So I would be careful if you're talking to an anime fan and mention something else that never happened in the show. It might can cause an argument because you know how Dragon Ball fans are. So to sum it all up, Dragon Ball first, then Kai, then the Battle of Gods and Resurrection F films, and then start off with the 28th episode of Dragon Ball Super and finish the rest of the show, and finally, you can finish it off by watching the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie and then Dragon Ball Super Hero movie. We just went from 575 episodes down to 424, which is still a lot. You can search up a filler guide to help you find out what episodes you should skip over to condense even more. I'll link it in the description below. You don't have to take my word for it, I'm just helping out the new fans that are curious or wondering if they should watch the show or not. If you find this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're a fan of Dragon Ball content, and also comment down below of what I missed so that the new fans should definitely be aware of. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.